I believe that artificial intelligence will fundamentally change how we take care of patients in large healthcare systems like Apollo. It will affect quality of patient care, patient outcomes, patient experience, and even perhaps reduce the cost of care. For a long time, Apollo has always been at the forefront of adopting data and technologies into healthcare. But something has fundamentally changed both with artificial intelligence as well as the use of technologies such as large language models. For the longest time, we relied on computer programmers who could speak the computer language, who could program computers. But today, computers can understand our language. They can understand complex vocabularies such as the medical vocabulary. They can incorporate reasoning and inference into their algorithms. Here at Apollo, we aim to fully leverage these technologies and incorporate them into how we take care of patients, to improve quality, to improve patient outcomes, and to reduce cost and improve our operational efficiency. I think there are incredible opportunities in specialties such as critical care and pulmonary medicine where AI can play a role. And I think to some extent, critical care and pulmonary medicine are two different examples of how AI can assist and be a part of clinical decision making. Critical care is a very data intensive field. For more than 3 decades, the field has evolved, and the way physicians provide care has not changed very much. Even though the nature of the care has changed, there is much more data that is coming at us. This data is generated on a 24/7 basis, and care has been divided in many places into shift-based care for patients. So most clinicians are faced with this problem of how to aggregate all of this data, how to filter the noise, and how to sort it in order of priority. I think this is an area where artificial intelligence can play a strong role. It can filter through this data, it can aggregate the data appropriately, and then sort it out and reason and give us summaries of how that data may be useful in clinical decision making. Pulmonary medicine, on the other hand, is a field that is very heavily dependent on imaging and pathology. Imaging by its very nature generates digital data that is very amenable to computer vision technologies for classification algorithms. I think in the future, a lot of the time that we spend now in looking at CT scans and other radiological images can be shortened by the use of artificial intelligence technologies to understand what the images are trying to tell us, and so that the clinician can spend more time at the bedside. I think these technologies will similarly extend to pathology as well. I think the clinicians of the future will consume AI-generated content just as easily as clinicians interact with diagnostic machines, vital signs monitors, and other sources of information today. But for us to get from here to there, we'll need a close partnership between academicians, healthcare systems that produce large volumes of data, and clinicians who are in the front line of care delivery. And by clinicians, I mean a much larger group than just the physicians. It includes imaging technicians, nursing colleagues, as well as physicians who are in the bedside. I think conferences such as these are incredibly important. They are hypothesis generating. They allow us to see what others are doing. They give us immense opportunity to network and learn from each other. I really want to thank those who put this summit together. I think you've thought this through very carefully. The tracks are very well oriented to what people are looking for. I think in addition to academicians, you brought in people who are involved in implementation of AI-based technologies at the forefront. I really look forward to learning from this conference. I'm looking for some solutions that can be deployed in the near term. And I think more importantly, for those of us who are in an administrative role, as we look in the future, it gives us a prism, it gives us a framework to analyze technologies as they come in and understand how they fit in to how healthcare will be delivered in the next decade or more.